my channel. So for today I'm so excited because as you can see already by the title of this video, we are doing a pumpkin spice makeup tutorial. But like, seriously, I really like this makeup look. This is probably my favorite makeup look that I've ever done on my channel and in real life. And I really wanted to say I hope you guys all had a very great Thanksgiving and Black Friday shopping. Hope you had a good time shopping, because I did. My bank account is really gone. Just a disclaimer, I also am very sick again. I get sick about every other week. I'm sick again, but it's not like I'm in pain or anything, so I'm kind of like, I don't have a headache, so that's great. Knock on wood. Because also another disclaimer is I'm not very good at eyeshadow. I just started doing it since I started my channel. I never used to do it. I already would just do a good base and then that was it. And maybe some lipsticks, but that was it. Disclaimer, like, I'm not, you know, amazing at makeup or anything, but like I really do think I did a good job, but that's just my opinion. You have your own, you get me. Okay. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk and let's get right into the video. Boo! So I look like a lion, like I'm seriously looking like a lion. Let us get right into it. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to do my brows and my eyes. Okay guys, so now that I have zoomed you in, I'm going to start doing my eyebrows actually first, so that I can cut my eyebrows with the concealer that I'm going to prime my eyes with for this eyeshadow. So for eyebrows today, I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Pomade in Soft Brown. This color is actually a little too, like, the tone is wrong for me. It's a little too warm. My brows are actually cool, but like a cool tone. But it's fine. It's not going to do too much damage, you know. Okay, so now I'm just going to start carving out my brows. And then afterwards, I'm going to prime with my Radiant Creamy Concealer in Ginger. Cue the music. Eyebrows and priming my lids. Don't regard my eyebrows. It's a bad eyebrow day. I do them better normally. Don't come at me in the comments, but for the pumpkin spice tutorial, I want to jump into like a couple different palettes just because those oranges and those pumpkin spice color is so kind of tricky to find. First palette I think I'm going to be using the most is here is what it looks like. Very orangey tones, even in the browns it's very, very orangey. But I also got this in a BoxyCharm, this palette in a BoxyCharm, and I really want to try it out and it had the right colors. This is a Celestial Thunder Dominic Cosmetics palette. Looks like this. The color story is this. So I'm definitely going to be putting into those. There's two colors down there. I might bring out my other Morphe palette just to get like a glitter in there. I'm gonna go in with this color right here as a transition shade. It's like a faded orangey. I'm taking a, I don't know, I got this in an Ipsy box, this brush, but I'm going to take that on this brush. Okay, she's really pigmented, so I hope that's going to be okay. Okay. I was a little scared because it did look really pigmented. Like, look at it on my brush. It's just like really pigmented on my brush. So I was a little concerned. It actually is coming out like red. Oh, not on camera. But in here, it's red. It's just a transition color, so it doesn't have to be like the perfect color I was looking for, so it's fine. But I was just like really expecting something different, you know? Go ahead and move over to the Celestial Thunder palette. And I'm going to start hitting the shade called Lunar Eclipse, which is a cool name. It's this one right here. And I'm going to hit that on a more condensed brush by BH Cosmetics. It's one of their kits. It's an eye brush. I'm going to pack it on and then blend it out with that transition brush that we have. And I'm going to put it like on my crease, but as well as the outer third this time. Okay. They're really pigmented. Let's see if they blend well and stuff. Okay, so I just used that brush to pack it on. Now I'm going to be taking a different brush. I think I'm going to be taking this one. I got this brush from Burlington, so just like any kind of fluffy brush. And I'm just going to blend over that with the same color. Because it's a little bit more flashy. The other one was really dense, just to pack on the color. Oh, the blend is actually nice. Wow, I'm kind of impressed here. Don't mind about blending up. I'm kind of just blending on the color right now with a fluffier brush because we have that other brush to blend it up. Now that we're kind of looking all choppy, we're going to go ahead and take that other brush and just blend this color upwards. In really, really small circular motions too, so it doesn't go like way up to your eyebrow. Just like this. Keep it simple. In very, very small circles. You don't want to go like, you know what I mean? I don't know why you would do that, but you know what I mean. Just in case we have some beginners out there. So now I literally just repeat this process a couple times to get the pigment and color that I want. I think I'm pretty much satisfied with that color so far, but I definitely want to do something else to it. So I'm going to grab a different brush, this from BH Cosmetics as well, different set. And I'm going to take the darker shade in this palette right here. And I'm just going to put this on my outer third and a little bit in my crease, just a tad. This brush actually might be too big. Yeah, it's a little bit too big. I'm going to do this one from Burlington. That's such a pretty color. Oh yes. That's so pretty. That just transformed the look almost. Oh my gosh, so cute. Satisfied with how pigmented the color is, take your first transition shade I was talking about and just do the same thing, blend it out again. Okay, so after a little while searching through my palettes, I kind of discovered this little tiny single shadow that I actually got in one of my one of my beauty boxes. I don't remember which one, so that's why I'm not going to say. But it's from Natasha Denona. It looks like this. It's just a single shadow and it still looks amazing. But look at this. I'm so shocked I actually had this on hand. Now, I've never tried a shadow from Natasha Denona. This has been in my collection for about a couple months now. When do you often really get to use this color? And it's in a single shadow, so like I always bring a palette out to do my makeup. So I'm kind of really interested to see how this is going to go. I'm going to take this one, this kind of like bigger flat brush. Let's see. Oh no, it's not pinky. Why did it look like it on my brush? Maybe it's just contrasting with the orange. It probably is just contrasting, but dang, I kind of like it. This is without spraying it. I probably will spray it just because if they're this pigmented without spraying it, then they're probably really good then. Just Natasha Denona's palettes are like so expensive or something. It's a shimmer, but it's not really giving me that popping factor. So I'm going to go ahead and dip my brush in here. It totally looks pink on my brush. Do you see what I'm saying? I wasn't crazy, I swear. Okay, so I'm going to dip my brush in it, get my setting spray, spray it, and let's see how it goes. Yeah, maybe a little bit more. But I bet you if you put shadow over the top of it, it's going to be also kind of pigmented. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a difference there. Okay, so I think we're done with the top of the eyelids for now. I am going to get the bottom liner, but I'm just going to wait on that and start doing my base. So I'm going to zoom you guys out and let's get started on that. Okay, so now we are zoomed out and we are ready to get started on this makeup. I'm not going to tell you guys what I'm doing today, but it's a very long day and you will find out in my next video what I'm doing today. First I'm going to go with two primers because I haven't used this one primer in a while and I really want to see how it performs, which is the Smashbox plus the Hood Witch Crystallized Primerizer. And then I'm going to put on the Hydro Grip just because I need it to last, you know, so these are them. Okay, so I'm going to put just the primerizer on first, then the Hydro Grip. It's fun. Ooh, it's cold. I like this one. It gave me a really nice glow. Do you see that? Do you see that right now? Wow. I haven't used that thing since I first started doing makeup. That was my first primer I like ever used. I need to pick up another one of these Hydro Grips. I'm obsessed with scrunchies too. Don't come at me. Okay, don't come at me. It's an obsession. Also, when I mean I have an obsession, I really mean, I really mean I have an obsession. So now for foundation today, I don't even think, oh yeah, I used this on my first video ever, but like I haven't brought it out since because I just haven't been the right color, but I think I'm the right color now. Yeah. So I am taking the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation from NARS. Now this is in shade Barcelona. I'm not normally in the shade Barcelona, but I did self-tan just so I can wear this because this stuff stays. This does not move. You're fine. I'm going to be taking this on a ColourPop sponge, by the way. I'm just going to be blending that out on my face. I'm going to be taking 2 pumps on the flat side of it, and then just going to be dotting it and then blending it. Let's go. So now I'm going to be going in with the same concealer, just different colors. Different shades, I mean. I'm going to go in with Ginger first, and then I actually think I want to get a little bit more coverage, and I'm going to go in with, which is the same concealer that I mentioned before, which is the Radiant Creamy Concealer by NARS. And then I'm going to probably do the Boing Concealer by Benefit, just because this one's full coverage and this one's medium, depending on how I like it. So first I'm just going to go with this one. This is in the shade Ginger. It's not brightening. a shade lighter than ginger. It's custard right here. And I'm just going to put that under my eyes. Just a tad, you'll see. Just for a little bit more of a brightened effect. You get me? I'm like really into that right now, that kind of brightened look. I'd never used to be, so just a now thing. I'm going to powder down now, and I'm going to be taking my one that I think I've used in all of them, which is my Laura Mercier my translucent setting powder by Laura Mercier. I'm obsessed with this stuff. Like, you can't tell me a different powder is better. Like, at least for the under eyes, this is the best one that I found. At least. I'm just gonna dip my ColourPop blender into it, makeup sponge, whatever, and blend that out. So I'm just gonna put this under my eyes. I'm gonna go into 2 different bronzers today. I'm gonna go in with my favorite one right now, which is the one from my Too Faced palette. These bronzers I'm just obsessed with in this palette. I'm gonna be taking these, and then I'm also gonna be dipping into some of the Wet n Wild bronzer. In shade, I think it's like What Shady Beach is, yeah. Okay, so let me just dip into both of these. Okay, so I'm done with bronzer. I kind of went kind of crazy, and I kind of went a little low, so I'm going to be taking my powder again, which I put somewhere. Oh, right here. And then I'm going to be taking that and just put it right under my bronzer so that doesn't look cray-cray. While that is cooking, I'm going to zoom you guys back in, and we're going to finish up the eyes and the brows because they need some help too. Okay, so I got you zoomed in, and we're going to start on this eyes. I'm going to go back in with that orangey shade from that palette, the Celestial Thunder. I'm just going to take the orange in here and then kind of bring it back to life. So now I'm going to take a kind of like thick but like flatter, skinnier type brush. You get what I'm saying? And I'm going to take the bottom shade. I mean, not the bottom shade. The create, like the outer third color that we used. And I'm just going to put that all over the bottom of my lash line. Brow gel, and I think the brow gel I'm going to be using is the ColourPop Boss Gel in shade Dark Brown. This color is more my color, so we'll see how this goes. One thing I do want to do is line my waterline with a brown eyeliner. This one is from Maybelline. It's called Define a Line. You get the gist. It didn't focus, but you get the gist. So I'm just going to put this in my waterline. Okay, so that's the eyeliner applied. I really do like that I'm really glad that I put that on. It really brought the look together, and I'm like getting so nasally right now. Oh my god. I'm just going to use the BoxyCharm ones because they're new and I haven't tried them before. The other ones I have tried, I don't remember if I liked them or not. So I'm going to be putting on the Damn Girl mascara from Too Faced. And I'm going to be putting on these lashes. I'm going to do that off camera because it takes me some time. I'll see you guys when I'm done, which is going to be a second, but really it probably took me like 3 hours. Okay guys, so just as I suspected, it's like 3 hours later. Not really, but like, you know what I mean. I'm exaggerating a little bit. I actually ended up using these instead of the other ones because the other ones are like a little bit too much for me. You know, I don't wear like super dramatics like that. And now we're going to hop right into blush. So I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. blush in Brick Red. This brush is pigmented. I mean, did I say brush or blush? I love this blush. Blush. Did I say brush again? I can't tell. But something that I've been loving to do, I'm sorry my voice is getting like really bad. It's because of my nose is getting really stuffed. So a little trick I like to do recently is like just pinch the center of my nose with blush. Give it like a little bit of a pinched look. It kind of brings the focus there too when you look at me, so I kind of like it. Okay, so now for highlights today, I'm actually so excited to try. I got one of their highlighters in a box, like my Sephora boxy beauty box, sorry, and I just felt obsessed. But it was like pink, and I don't really wear pink highlighters, but it is the Ofra and Nikki Tutorials collab, the highlighter, and it's in the shade Glazed Donut. It's gorgeous. So I'm going to take a Morphe highlighting brush like this, and I'm going to generously dip into this. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Let's get that hair out of there. I'm going to put this right on my cheeks. Let's see. Oh! No. Are you guys seeing this right now? And I'm going to hit the inner corner, the brow bone, the center of my nose, and the milk mustache. Like, this highlight has changed my life. Oh my god. Okay, so for the lip color for today is a little bit interesting. It is pumpkin spice colored. I really don't know why I said it like that. This is the Maybelline Super, this is the Super Stay Matte Ink Maybelline liquid lipstick. I'm going to do a lip liner first, and I'm doing it in the Makeup Revolution London in shade, really doesn't say, but it looks like this. Alright, so the lip color is applied, the lip liner color is applied, and now I'm going to be taking this and putting it on. I'm a little nervous because last time these were like super pigmented. Okay guys, so that is the lip, and I'm absolutely loving it. This lip totally brought the whole look together, and I'm literally obsessed with this look. But what we need to do to finish it off is some setting spray. So for setting spray today, since I needed it to last till like 1 in the morning, I need the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. So that actually completes the entire look. Keep you guys in and getting closer. Okay guys, so that completes the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you still are here, thank you. I know it's going to probably be a long video, but don't forget to subscribe and click the bell right next to the subscription bar to be notified of all my future uploads. You really don't want to miss, that's all I gotta say. It's all I gotta say. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms at SarahWalker5600. That goes for Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. It really means a lot to me, and you will see where I'm going today in the next video next week. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.